There are tons of places that take hard work and a good sense of direction to find in Idaho. Places that require four-wheel drive, hiking, and backpacks. But sometimes you just want to keep it simple getting to where you are going. This is Massacre Rocks State Park, 990 acres right off Interstate 86 in between Twin Falls and Pocatello. At Massacre Rocks, you can hang out in a stunning landscape along the Snake River without having to worry about getting lost in Idaho's backcountry. It's pretty ironic seeing as this area was one of the more difficult parts of the Oregon Trail. Today, motorists fly past Massacre Rocks in air-conditioned cars with movies playing to keep whining kids quiet in the backseat, not giving any thought to the families in covered wagons who struggled to cross this historic ground in order to settle west.
You know, after reading some of those signs and hearing about people and ox dying from dust and mosquitoes, and now I'm walking down here worried about I didn't put on sunblock. I'll tell you what, I think you should swim across the canyon and just see how difficult it really is. And I'll film the whole thing, and then we can make that a little piece of the segment. Like, here I am proving how difficult it is to get across this canyon. I'm still swimming.
What is that, a Russian accent? What are you trying there?
I thought I was talking the same as I was always talking, but maybe it's the coffee got me all jacked up or something.
Heard an accent.
Yeah.
Massacre Rocks name actually got attributed when some entrepreneurs were here and they thought, well, we need to have people stop, so we'll name it something. And they named it after the 1862 attack, and that's why it's called Massacre Rocks. We've got hiking and bicycling, and we have 2 disc golf courses. Fishing here, smallmouth bass. People like to come and boulder here.
Don't go too high, that's the main thing.
Well, we're insured, right?
Bouldering is just like 6 feet off the ground, so that's far enough. The bouldering is down there, dude. Jeez, get down. Okay, we've been driving and hiking all over this park, and you're like, I want to climb that rock, I want to climb that rock. And I was like, that's not a bouldering rock. This is a bouldering rock. You can tell because it looks like a giant boulder, and there's all these white stains on here, which are chalk marks. Now, I don't have my climbing shoes or my chalk. Normally you'd have a nice big pad here so you could fall on your butt and not get hurt, but I am going to try this route here. So, you start down here, get on your butt, and, okay, I'm going to start a little bit higher. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, and then where's that next? That's okay, I got it. No, I've done this before. Okay, well, if I had my climbing shoes, I could do it totally.
Gosh, there's just a lot of things to do
Little
here.
cabins, right? You can stay here?
You can rent cabins. We've got 21 campsites and 2 cabins on the upper loop and the same on the lower loop.
Nice.
I feel like somebody definitely could have lived here back in the day. Now, there's not enough room for a family, so this had to have either been your bachelor pad or, you know, your first starter house.
Stick.
Anyways, before I was giving my educational lecture here, there's a nice opening right here. So if you had a fire, it would definitely keep the heat in while letting the smoke out. Yes, I am a survivalist, Chad. All right? I don't even need a tent.
I feel like they could have named it Retreat Rock. I don't see why they have to name it Massacre Rock.
Until people get here and then they're like, wow, this is a gem.
Yeah, I like it. All right, folks, first time playing frisbee golf, or disc golf, what do you call it? Frisbee golf, disc golf?
Either one.
Okay, and this is my first goal, and I can't wait to hear the chains go cling. Chains go cling.
Okay, first off, he called it a goal.
I did?
I don't know what.
I call it a hole, not a goal. You just misheard me.
I feel like you said, this is my first goal.
I said hole.
Our audio engineer says we'll check on that.
Hey, you know, goal, hole. What matters is I got it in the chain link thing.
Excuse me, 1 second while I beat you. Well, it took us about as long to play one hole as it did for the settlers to cross the Snake River.
I have no comeback for that.
You don't. Please subscribe to our channel for weekly adventures in Idaho and beyond. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. If you have any travel questions for us, we would love to see them in the comments section. And if you haven't watched Epic Idaho yet, make sure you head over to Visit Idaho and check it out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.